Alright, everybody. Welcome back to Final Fantasy 16. We just make sure everything's working out fine and keep on going. Alright.
You need anything, you just ask. We might not have your uncle's resources, but resourcefulness, we've got in spades.
Yeah, everyone here's pretty skilled. Alright. Let's get some side missions done before I get locked into a main mission again. I need to kill this dragon. And this is in the Sickle of Dhalmekia. And then there's something else that I don't know the location of.
Back again? What is it that you wish to learn? Study it well, Clive.
Right, that was just us going along the ocean, getting fucked up, and ending up on a Shadow Coast.
Here's the latest information I have.
Odin's dominant. He's also fighting Joshua. Is anyone here I don't recognize? These people could still be alive and trying to vie for my existence.
The state of the realm is ever-changing, Clive.
How do
Hunting
you
me down or something.
split the sea?
There are still soldiers that, like, hate us.
All right, Clive.
After all.
Blackthorn told me you helped him out again. Tough for that. Speaking
Yeah,
of which,
of course. Oh yeah,
I'm
Blacksmith
actually a
Blues
bit,
3.
Worried about him. And you want my advice?
Afraid
Damn,
so.
he keeps getting...
It's a bit of
put
a
in
funny one,
slumps.
this, but I saved this posh knob while I was out on a mission, and he gave me this flashy ring to say thank you. So, obviously, I show it to Blackthorn, thinking he'll be impressed, only for him to go white as a sheet and quiet as a curl instead. Try as I might, I can't for the life of me work out what could have got him upset like that. And seeing as how Blackthorn opens up when you're around, I thought maybe...
I'll check him out. Go.
I'd speak to him
Normally
again.
I never fucking talk.
Well,
Whenever I fucking talk to him,
I
he gets
suppose
cool
there's no
shit
point
anyways.
leaving him to stew.
Cheers, Clive.
I'll be sure to pay him a visit as soon as I have a moment.
I like that it also implies
Alright,
that, like, he
I'll meet you
helps
by the forge then.
the
You
entire
come along when you're ready.
Revolution army with the information and the stuff I give him. Alright, so let's go talk to Blackthorn first, see what's up with him. Also, it would probably help to see that ring on his finger. Aw.
On foam-flecked peaks, despair
He's just laying here. It's cute.
Yet in the dark, a flame is sparked that warms us in its glow.
Damn, that's pretty. Alright, Torgal, enjoy the music.
You don't know what you're talking about. The odor's what gives Chance's stew its, depth. And that's what makes it superior to any old lizard livers.
Oh, please. Have you even tried the fried mortress? Taste, smell, texture. It beats your beloved stew hands down on every count. Now that's a masterpiece.
They're fighting over the fucking food.
What do you recommend?
A shirt.
A
This is a
shirt.
tavern, not a brothel.
That's funny.
What can I get you, Sid? Don't be a stranger, Sid.
Alright, there's music I got too. Good bones. Betrayal. This also sounds like Betrayal. Like in tone. I know it. It ramps up, which is good. Oh, I could just listen to him before I said that. I feel silly. Yeah, that's cool battle music, but I like the ambient music type stuff. For whenever I want like some background music around here.
Oh, don't tell me we've run out of happy nuts and all.
Hey, Blackthorn. What's eating at you about that ring, eh? Good, he came.
Bloody hell, Clive. Not this again.
Every single time.
And you got
I
better
will
things
come
to
back.
do with your time.
That remains to be seen. August
Yep.
tells me he showed you a ring, and that the sight of it clearly upset you. Would you mind telling us why?
Come on, mate. Bottling it up ain't gonna help no one. If it weren't the ring, and it was something I said, then I'm sorry.
It was the ring, right? It brought back some unhappy memories, that's all. Memories better
Oh.
left forgotten.
Memories of what?
There are things we'd all
Memories that
rather
are
leave
best left
behind,
forgotten.
Blackthorn. But sometimes it helps to talk about them.
And sometimes it doesn't. Is that so hard to understand?
Yeah.
Don't be like that.
Fine.
Oh,
It'll
he's
get you
gonna
off
tell
my
us.
back. That ring he flashed was the work of Zoltan. We
Zoltan.
apprenticed together, back in the day.
You've never mentioned him before.
Why would I? Ain't seen him in decades, and the last time I did, we almost came to blows. The ring brought it all back.
Oh, that's not good.
I could tell it was one of his the moment I saw it. Bastard's improved, though. More than I thought possible. That thing's a work of art.
So it was a nice ring. Worth a few gil, maybe. What's it matter to you?
It matters because engraving metal's a nightmare, and I've got no bloody idea how he managed it. The fact is, I couldn't make anything even half that detailed.
So what? You're an armorer, not a jeweler.
Actually, yeah.
I'm the Idaway's master craftsman. I'm not stealing a living at some backwater village forge. My armor keeps you lot safe, and my swords keep you dangerous. As far as I'm concerned, every swing of my hammer's another blow struck in the name of our cause. So I put my heart and soul into my work.
Okay.
Because the curse breakers deserve better than second best. And I refuse to be shown up by the likes of Zoltan.
Very well.
So it's classic
Why don't we go and pay
rivalry.
him a visit? Learn his secret.
I doubt he'd be too happy to see me.
Then just this once. Make peace with being second best. Swallow your pride. And focus all your energies on the task at hand. Keeping the Cursebreakers armed and armored. Provided you can do that, you'll hear no complaints from me. But if you can't, and it's going to distract you, we need to do something about it.
What'd you say, Blackthorn?
He sells a
You know
good
he's
point
right.
there.
And it's not like you'll be going alone.
All right.
Magic. So, where do you reckon old what's-his-name is then? Zoltan,
Zoltan.
was it?
It's a cool name.
Ravaged, my old village. He won't have left. He's the chief.
Dravost, eh?
Oh.
That rings a bell. Not far from Tabor, right? Just north of the fields of Carava. Got that, Clive? Meet us at Dravost as soon as you can, yeah? And I'll make sure Blackthorn don't get cold feet.
Good luck with that. I'll see you there.
Alright, we're gonna meet his childhood ally. And now rival.
Oh,
That's cool.
be careful out there.
Good goat's not got anything else he's worrying about.
Lady Karen's calling a favor.
Wait, what time is it? Ah, shit. Okay, I'm gonna pause real quick. I forgot. I have some groceries to pick up. I'll be right back. See, now that didn't take too long. Nobody joined anyways. Well, nobody joined
Sid,
chat, so
do
I
you
missed anything.
recall the flowers I had you bring back to the yard?
Vaguely.
Oh,
Is
yeah.
something wrong?
I'm afraid so.
What
I
about
was
the
able to
fruit?
get most of the Morganbeards to take root, but they rarely
Okay.
flower. I fear the soil here does not agree with them. However, I believe I have a solution.
I can't wait to hear
What
it.
is it?
I'm going to marry the Morganbeards with Morbles. I know, but hear me out. Morbles are possessed of a highly choleric temperament. The fire which drives them appears to be maintained by an abundance of nutrient-rich ether drawn from their environs. I believe that by grafting a Morble vine to a Morganbeard, the appendage's wealth of vigor-inducing nutrients might well stimulate the flower to bloom. The endeavor, I assure
possible.
you, is scientifically sound. I simply need a vine to prove the theory.
Just one vine?
And all you need is a single vine from an ordinary Morble.
That is correct. A single vine. As for the Morble, I fear
Damn
ordinary
it, I was hoping
may
you were
not
gonna say
suffice.
Ordinary. No,
But,
of course
as luck
not.
would have it, a most extraordinary specimen is rumored to haunt the swamps of Rosaria. Why, a notice concerning this very creature was only recently posted on the hunt board.
How timely.
Oh, perfect.
I shan't keep you any longer. I know you have much to do, as do I. Now, where did I put my watering can?
Oh my god. This guy. Oh, it's so pretty down here. All these plants. And that cute little fruit tree. Someday it could like reach up to here, maybe. Depending how large that plant can grow.
Have you tried Molly's lemon tarts? I've never had anything so delicious.
Lemon tarts. Sounds good. Nice and refreshing right now. Ah, they're done in the lab.
And the lost. It can't be true.
Miss, can we read Miss Editor's story for our lesson today?
What a wonderful idea, Jocelyn. Let's do just that.
Wonder if there's anything I'm like missing
How was
by
she?
not talking to
With
someone.
Canva in the hands of Akashic.
In areas I just don't walk around or near.
Just the man I was hoping to see. Did you have a mo?
Don't
Yeah,
tell
sure.
me. You need more bomb ash.
Do not tell me
Oh, no.
more bomb
We
ash.
still got plenty of that left. I'm working on bringing another one of the Chief's designs to life. This time, it's a new smelter. It's got a reverberatory hood over the top for additional
Oh,
thermal
cool.
amplification and a system of reciprocal recirculatory regenerators that
English man.
let's just say it gets very blimmin' hot. A heck of a lot hotter than anything Blackthorn's got in his forge, that's for certain. Only
Well, that's
mithril
good.
engines get
Is
hotter.
it gonna be for him?
And you can't chuck ore in one of them and get metal out the other end. Trouble is, we won't be able to make out of any old rubbish neither. We need the good stuff.
The good stuff.
And I hear you once helped Helena get her hands on exactly that. Any chance you could help me too?
What's the good stuff?
If it's for the good of the hideaway, I'd be happy to.
But what's the good stuff?
Oh, it is. I promise you.
So, what exactly is this good stuff you need me to find?
Thank you.
We've got a couple of
like
examples
ancient
here. Spherical echoes, we call them.
More fallen materials. So this smelter is similar to the mithril engine in more ways than one.
That's right. They're a bit like the thermal helms. Fallen ceramics deal with heat like nothing else, see? And what's more, they're directional, transferring heat from the inside to the outside. But these things,
Okay.
they're all outside. If we line the hub with them, they'll reflect the heat right back into the furnace.
What'll
We've
contain the
collected
heat,
as
though?
many as we can, and I know where we can get the rest. Trouble is, they're all watched over by their bigger, uglier cousins.
So you want me to visit
Those
some ruins,
mechanical
destroy some
fucking
echoes,
ancient things?
and bring back the spheres they're guarding?
That's it in a nutshell. Yeah.
Yeah,
We're only
makes sense.
3 short, mind. And we know exactly where they are. There's one up Amber Way, in that ruin that they call Lost Plume, and another
If I don't
in
get
the
trapped
Silent
in,
Sand
I could
over in
technically just
Dalmekia.
run in and grab all
Last
the
one
stuff
is in the ruins of Advent,
That's
which is in the
clearly
Empire.
not gonna happen.
All right then. Wish me luck.
Will do. I'll be keeping all my fingers and toes crossed.
Don't cross your toes too much, don't want you tripping. I do like that fallen sphere thing, it looks neat. Also, I wonder if we're gonna just keep using the hideaway, and I'm also wondering if this is gonna be like an elevator or something.
With Canva in the hands of Akashic, I need to find another port.
Oh wow, I have to go to 3 places for those spherical echoes.
According to this, Oliver Starr is called the Last King on account of the fact
Hey, what's up?
Ah, Sid. I saw Mid and the others made it back in one piece.
More or less.
Less.
Where is
Would
Mid
that
and the others?
free cities had fared so well. It will take years to rebuild what was lost to His Majesty's Akashic army.
Chicken. Little chickies. You know, I never got that about like fantasy worlds, why they constantly like lean on the crutch of reality and actual fucking animals and foods. Whenever we've got like the ability to think up cool fantasy creatures and stuff, like Dungeon Meshi.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper.
Real good anime, and I really like it for its world building on stuff like that.
Is everything we've received and everything promised?
Ooh, Talisman of Priming. So now I know what I get next. Oh wait, I can
There
get
you
that.
are.
Sweet.
You earned this.
Nice.
All yours.
Talisman of Priming. Wonder what that does. Increases Lionheart tonic duration by 30 seconds. Oh. So you could take Lionheart tonics, and since I have the pouch upgrade, I can take like 2 of them, and I can also get more time on it.
All done?
That's nice. So I could have like a minute of boosted
How are you doing? Here you go.
rage meter total. Okay, let's go to this one. Okay, let's check the map. Okay, so I'm gonna go get this first. And then I'll go over here, because I can just fast travel that.
Yeah.
And I have to go to 3 locations for this anyways. But, anyways, I much prefer it when, like, fantasy worlds have really cool fucking made up plants and other types of things. Because, like, a fantasy world should be growing in a different way from our world. Considering, like, that the plants could have magic in them. Oh, going the wrong way. So, like, whenever I think of that type of stuff in, like, world building, it really amplifies how the world building is whenever they don't just put a carrot in, you know? I mean, it also makes sense that similar plants and stuff would be in those worlds, but not too
You need to deal with these ones first. You deserve a rest.
Oh, that was overkill. I forgot overkill is what I have now. No, you don't, motherfucker. I'm annoyed about this. It's so entertaining that it just starts throwing them in the air. Because it does so much damage. Pew, 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 pew. Fly, motherfucker. I can't even see them because it doesn't let me, like, tilt the camera up
To find
above
this
a certain
spherical
amount.
echo.
Okay. Buried in
This is
some
it.
dirt. Get it.
Right then. Just two more to find.
Okay. We're in Rosaria. Right. So I could go do this. But I'm gonna go do this real quick. And get this side mission up here. Because it should have something collectible, which is always nice.
I got peppers to numb your tongue up.
What peppers to numb my tongue off of? Sounds too spicy. I want to taste my food while I'm enjoying my spice.
Those things I said before. About not seeing
So
My favorite, like, spicy hot sauce is like a nice tangy type hot sauce, you know, like sriracha or something.
Clive,
It's good
what am I
shit.
to do? My wards and I may soon be without a home.
What's happened?
The High Cardinal has descended from his lofty throne and taken up residence here in Northreach.
The High Cardinal.
I think the spiciest
Leader
thing I've
of the
had is
Council
called,
of
like, Devil's
Elders,
Blood.
second
It's
only to his
crazy.
radiance at the
Fucking
head of the Imperial
tastes like
government.
dirt and
Not that any of those things
burns
still
your tongue.
exist. Now he goes by his noble title, the
She's done
Duke
it
of
good.
Oriflamme.
Probably better to, like, put
And what
it
does
in
he want with
something, 'cause it is
Northreach?
an extract.
He
but
wants
still.
to transform it into a military stronghold, a foundation upon which to build a new Sambrec. He's already secured the support of the various army remnants,
Oh, that's
with
not
promises that they shall be afforded the respect they deserve in his empire. One built on the confiscated property of the people.
He would rob the populace to pay for it.
good. What an
Believe
asshole.
me, I have used every means of persuasion to discourage him from this folly. But for whatever reason, he will not listen to me.
What does Captain Philippe make of this? When the town was under attack, it was him the soldiers rallied around. Couldn't he use that influence again?
How? By speaking out against one of the most powerful men in Sambrec. A man whose stated aim is to revive the empire Philippe's comrades swore to serve, and to improve the soldiers' lot within it. The captain can offer them a regular supply of gruel, and an occasional trip to the Vale to help them forget the terrors they face each day. The Duke offers them a vision of strength and safety. No. Any attempt to incite mutiny would cost Philippe the support of his men. If it did not cost him his life. But given the mood around town, mutiny may yet be unavoidable. The people have little appetite for further deprivation. Least of all when it serves only to elevate others.
Who could blame them?
Clive.
Very political.
Would you appeal to the Duke on my behalf?
What do you
For
mean?
your services to Northreach. You have the respect of the soldiers, and they will take you to His Eminence if you ask them. And unlike Philippe, no bonds of loyalty prevent you from speaking your mind to the man. Well, will you try? You could hardly fare any worse than I did.
I could piss them off and they could all attack me, but sure.
I'll see what I can
Even
do.
if they do, I could probably kick their asses.
Thank you, Clive.
I'll fucking manage.
Tell me then, where will I find this Duke of Oriflamme? In the garrison?
Overseeing the troops, yes.
All right. Wish me luck. I may have met this Duke before, at the Remembrance Ceremony. Let's hope I didn't make a strong impression.
Ooh, a chest I never saw. Fucking... Like, I really like fantasy stuff, too. Like, imagine spicy peppers that, like, actually make you breathe fire. I love those silly,
If it's
like,
the captain you're after, he's on patrol.
ideas and, like,
No, there's not been
anime
much to see out there
and,
since you took care of those
cartoons
devils up
where
in
they
Moor.
drink stuff and then they fucking belch fire. Needs to be more of that. Oh, it's just over here? I thought it'd be over there or something. I don't know why that was my first instinct.
Halt.
Hey, you sorry lot.
Oh, sorry about that.
Who's the fancy fuck?
You're the dame's man, aren't you? You got some business with the captain?
No, actually. With the Duke.
No, I gotta talk
I was
to the
hoping
Duke.
I might be able to speak with him.
We're under
I need to
orders
put him
not
in
to
his
let any
fucking
civilians
place.
pass.
I ain't a
But
civilian.
You should be alright. His Eminence has heard all about you and your heroics. Wait here. I'll go and ask.
I should be able to hear them talking from this distance.
So,
Alright.
you are the sellsword who lent his aid to the garrison.
Damn, you're old.
The Empire owes you a debt, and I shall see it repaid. But
We're
tell
just
me,
really
is it
tired.
wealth that you seek or favor?
Neither, Your Eminence. I thought only to inquire about your plan to turn Northreach into a stronghold.
It is a good question.
I see. You are worried the expanded garrison will render your services redundant. Yet you needn't be. A proud fighting man like yourself shall always have a place here. Pride of place, in fact. For too long has the contribution of the noble soldier been under-reckoned. But no more. For it is they who shall see the Holy Empire rebuilt, beginning right here in Northreach.
Yeah?
Why here, Your Eminence?
The town has been
town
fortunate
of
enough to
trade.
escape largely unscathed from the recent troubles. Her defenses are sound, and her garrison well prepared. Which is more than can be said for Oriflamme or Twinside. The Empire wants for a capital, and I believe Northreach to be the perfect place.
Oh, you're gonna make it a
With
capital?
Caer Norvent as her citadel. Once we have seen to the refortification of both the town and the castle, We need only build a wall around both to create a city that would be the envy of the twins.
This doesn't sound like a bad idea.
Plans are already underway for the construction. Soon enough, these thralls shall learn that they are no match for the might of Sanbreque.
I fear you underestimate how dangerous these creatures are, Your Eminence. Should they return in force, you will need all the people of Northreach to come together in defense of the town. Something they may be loath to do if they've been deprived of their worldly goods.
The people will do as their leaders command. If Sanbreque is to be rebuilt, she will require a functioning government. One whose authority is beyond question. That is why this levy is necessary. So that any man who wishes to join the army might do so and be fed, outfitted, and paid as befits a defender of the Empire. And yet there are those who persist in peddling the treasonous lie that I seek to steal from the people and drive them from their homes.
Well, are you stopping their trade by building a wall?
They're afraid of losing what little they have left.
Then yes,
Precisely.
you are.
The common folk have little and less, and you mean to deprive them of even that. You would sow the seeds of your new empire in your own salted earth.
Sabine, we have discussed this.
Yes, and I told you then how putting the empire before her citizens would lead only to revolt.
Without an empire, there are no citizens.
And in yours, there will be only beggars. Is that what Griga wills for her people?
Do not take her name in vain, Sabine.
I'll come back later.
I'll let you talk with your woman.
The citizens revolt. I wonder what the people really think of the Duke's plan. It wouldn't hurt to ask them, I suppose.
Yeah, I feel like he's really over...
Let's begin with those on the other side of the wall.
Generalizing what's gonna happen.
Sabine, you are embarrassing me.
You're embarrassing yourself.
Oh.
As long as you remain,
Griga.
the veil will see
I
to
left
your needs.
everything in the capital. What am I to do? Where am I to go?
You don't have to go anywhere. They will see you taken care
of. Oh, okay. I'm supposed to go out this time. I see. I was, again, mistaken. Oh, I can teleport over here. Nice and easy. To the trade stalls. Which is what they're really complaining about, right? Their trade stalls are going to be pushed out for a bit to make these walls and such.
Thank you. That's the best I can do. Thank you.
That could be traded for a lot. I like that all of the guild stuff is in a single place, but I kind of wish it was all at the
Come
top.
back again.
Hey, in hand.
I've been hearing a lot of talk about a certain duke.
Nothing good, I'll wager. Going around
What are your
acting like he
thoughts?
owns the place. And with hardly a word to the dame. This is her town, not his.
I take it you'd rather she was in charge.
As far as
Yeah.
I'm concerned, she still is.
Everyone thinks
Just
she
need
pretty much
his
is anyways.
eminence to sod off back to Oriflamme.
Ah, they don't like that he's coming in and encroaching on who they believe is in charge anyways.
All right there. What is it you're after, sir?
Just your opinion, actually. I wondered what you thought of the Duke of Oriflamme.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, him. Not much.
You could already
None
tell he
of us
doesn't like
traders
him
do.
just from that.
It's thanks to nobles like him that we had to set up shop this side of the wall in the first place. Couldn't have the rabble getting any closer to the holy capital, could they? And now he's trying to drive us out completely, threatening to take everything we got from us if we don't clear off. If the dame said she wanted him run out of town, I'd be straight through that checkpoint, tar bucket in hand.
You're gonna tar and feather him. That'll be fucking great. There's a third person.
I heard
around
it
here.
was the Dreadworm himself.
I heard the dame got an eye concert with the Meadows.
Maybe on the other side? Ooh. What a pretty purple. What a shame it's getting all dirty on the ground. No, I was wrong. It's on the other side still.
Why?
I didn't see anybody. Ripe as a midden heap. Ah, over here, the Chocobo stalls. Hey, Chocobo
A question,
Keeper.
if you don't mind. What do you think of the Duke of Oriflamme?
Hello, blonde woman.
Don't get me started. You build a life for yourself somewhere, earning for some noble to turn up and tell you you've got to hand it all over to him. If he thinks his name and his chains give him the right to empty our purses, he's in for a rude awakening. We'll do whatever it takes to keep what's ours. Whatever it takes.
Well, the
Yeah,
people
that
seem
makes
united enough. What about the soldiers?
Damn it, I've got to walk all the way back over to those soldiers. They're throughout their town, too.
There were ghosts at the gates
Awesome.
days ago.
Ghosts at the gates? They were walking corpses.
Those things I said before about
Oh, he's a soldier?
Excuse me, do you have a moment? I wondered if you'd mind sharing your thoughts on the Duke of Oriflamme.
Well, he's made a lot of enemies coming in the way he did. I mean, look around us.
Yeah, he should have
You
been
can
more
see
generous.
the state the realm's in. The traders might not like having the screws put on them, but if they volunteered a few more of their hard-earned gil before things got bad, maybe they wouldn't have to.
What
I
do
think
you
the
mean?
Duke's got a point when he says rebuilding the Empire is the best way of making sure we're all protected. And if that means people who don't know one end of a sword from another have to make way for those who do, well, that's just how it goes.
Oh. The people who bring in literally all of your trade, and you're gonna complain about them complaining? That they're being pushed out unfairly just to build a wall around a place, so that they'll probably have to come back later after that
As long
wall
as
that
you remain,
built,
the Veil will see to your needs.
so that they can continue doing what their trade is.
You.
Or move entirely.
You're the one
which
who's
is
talking to His
completely unfair.
Eminence.
On the dame's behalf, yes. I was trying to persuade him not to take the people's goodwill for granted, but it seems my words fell on deaf ears.
Definitely.
What do you think of his plans?
I'm a soldier, mate. He tells me what to do, not the other way round. Listen, I've got nothing but respect for the dame, but I've got a family to look after. That's where my loyalties lie, not with the town or the Empire, but with my wife and children. If the Duke
So
can
maybe you
get us the
shouldn't be a
men and the
soldier.
equipment we need to fight off those blue-skinned bastards, I don't care how he does it.
Not in his vision. In his vision, you should be completely loyal to the Empire and just what he says and do everything that he tells you to. To fight whatever fucking idiotic thing he throws you at. Oh, he's up there? Yeah. Foolishness.
I hear the Duke of Oriflamme plans to turn this town into some sort of
Waddle,
fortress.
waddle.
Do you think that's a good idea?
It's not for me to say. All I know is that unless the Emperor orders me otherwise, His Eminence's word is law. Look, no one likes all these taxes and tariffs, but empires don't come for free. Once Sanbreque is back on her feet, we'll all reap the benefits.
Let's see what Philippe makes of all this.
I don't like that it's very 50-50. the majority of them somewhat agree that the traders are still going to be useful, and the people that are inside the wall care mostly about their own defense, even though they don't like how this guy's just wadded in here and acted like he owns the place.
Captain, do you have a moment?
For you? Certainly. Clive, wasn't it? Thank you for last time. How can I help you?
I wanted to ask you about the Duke of Oriflamme. Do you intend to go along with his plan?
But to tell you the truth, I'm in two
the guy who
minds.
they all rallied behind.
It's my sworn duty as a captain of the Imperial Army to obey his orders. But I can't say I agree with him.
Philippe, I remember you saying that you became a soldier to protect the people you loved. The Dame included.
That's right. I did.
Well, she doesn't agree with the Duke's orders either. She thinks they could tear Northreach apart.
Yeah, I think so too.
And she's probably right. Thank you, Clive. I know what I need to do now. Protecting the people I love is what matters. Doesn't matter how.
What's that thing?
Well, duty calls, so I better go. Thanks again.
Him and the Dame
Seems
could
Philippe
probably
wants to do
try
the
and
right thing
decide
at least.
everything here.
I expect Isabel will be pleased to hear that, if nothing else.
Like a chocobo or something? Yeah, I think it is. Alright. Hello, Isabel.
Ah, Clive. How did you fare? Were you able to speak with the Duke?
I keep forgetting Isabel's, like,
was,
the name of
but-
the Dame. Because everyone calls her the Dame. Not Isabel.
So Northreach is to be a fortress after all. Well, it will certainly help to hold back the thralls. There's no denying that.
Yeah.
Though I doubt it will come as much consolation to the townspeople whose worldly goods are confiscated to pay for it. They deserve to be heard, Clive. To have a say in this new empire the Duke means to build.
Sadly, His Eminence values their obedience more than their opinions, and hopes to reassert the authority of the state. I fear he sees the people as mere pawns on his chessboard to be sacrificed for the greater good. Needless to say, they themselves are of a different opinion, and would rather their destinies were in your hands. The soldiers, meanwhile, are content to follow their orders. And not just because of the Duke's rank, but because of his vision.
I thought as much. Had I sworn to protect Sambrek, I dare say I too would want nothing more than to see it rise from the ashes. Thank you for trying. But the battle is lost.
What do you mean?
I don't know about that.
We still have this
What
guy
happened
on our
to your
side.
uniform? I handed it in, along with my resignation.
Ooh.
Told the lads I wished them well, but that I owe it to those I love to call it a day.
But why?
Nice.
Because I realize what really matters to me. Not following some nobleman's orders for the sake of it, but protecting what I care about.
Exactly.
Protecting Northreach. I honestly don't know when those monsters will return, but I'm certain they're not finished with us yet. And when they do come back, we need
So
to be
because
ready
a
for them.
soldier doesn't mean that you'll
We need to
protect your
stand together,
family.
all of us. And with you to lead us, milady,
Means you'll
I reckon we
protect
can
your
do it.
nation.
It was you who finally convinced me, Clive. There's no point following orders if they go against everything you believe.
Indeed.
Indeed.
All of us, standing together. That has always been Northreach's best hope, and one which still lies within our grasp. We have only to turn our attentions to the true enemy. Thank you, Philippe, for showing me what I must do.
The thrall.
Anything for you, milady. Speaking of standing together, would you mind if I borrowed a few of the lads from the Vale to help keep watch around the town? I fear His Eminence has loftier tasks in mind for the Guard.
Not at all. Be my guest.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Well, I'm glad Philippe's turning his fucking...
There may be hope for Northreach
for the
yet.
better.
Especially with men like you and Philippe to champion our cause. I, for my part, shall continue to work upon the Duke, in the stubborn belief that I might still tempt him into joining hands. But I suspect I shall have to call upon your aid again. Until then, Clive.
Ah, you always will. Quest completed. I mean, it was all in that one area, so it wasn't too bad. Okay. So... Dragon. Before I get attacked.
The Imperial Army must have tired of their pets. But if... we won't feed them.
A little more to the right. That path, right?
This won't be easy.
I agree, the last time I fought this thing, I got my ass destroyed. But if I can't defeat this, there's no way I'm going to be able to defeat the other guy.
Alright.
Odin, that was his name? Yeah. Let alone just his bearer. I hope I can defeat this thing.
Thanks, Gal.
Let me switch to my primary real quick. Hey there, you overgrown flying lizard. Oh, right.
Too slow.
Oh, it's frozen for a little bit. I'm just 10 levels low. I have to dodge that one. Okay. Oh, I so want to kill this dragon. Being able to freeze it is useful, though. This should be a large area of effect, meaning that I should be able to use it. No. Freeze it. Fuck. Being able to freeze it in place is so useful for a singular second because it lets me get in more damage, but I think I need to fucking switch to fire because it lets me just get to it. Because I can teleport directly onto it, which I need more. This will heal me too, because I'm running out of health potions. Do I need movement, or do I need... maybe a ranged attack or something? I might prefer movement. That just lets me get out of that fire thing already. There's the dragon. Heal that.
Thanks, boy.
Right up the ass. Drag it.
Nice try.
Oh, this ain't looking good.
Forgive me.
Fuck. I'm really doing this to like refine my like dodging and parrying stuff, and I'm not doing any of that right now. One more try.
Let's roll ready.
Too slow.
The thing is, right, I can't lean on my shit. Something with my fight. I gotta like that I always have. Like that.
Nice try. That's a good boy. Too slow.
That's better.
Nice try. I needed that.
Oh, it follows me. I'm just noticing this.
I failed.
Alright. I'm gonna just press retry because it's just gonna spawn me outside of it. That thing's hard to fight. I'm gonna have to keep coming back to that until I can defeat it. Before I move on through the story. Holy shit, there is a fuck ton of stuff over here. Okay, there's a sickle thing I have to do down here. What else do I have to do? Dravazod. This one. That's for the Blacksmith Blues. Alright, I've got a fuck ton of side missions to do.
Kicked out already?
No. This charmer ain't letting anyone through.
Why are the gates closed?
I love a game that
Chief
lets the
orders.
side missions be just
No one's allowed
included
in
in
without
something
his
you should
say-so.
probably do, and
Not
not
that I'd
doing
let
them
you
is
in
then
anyway.
a challenge
You look like trouble.
to beat the game
suggest
unless you
you go
grind, I
home.
guess.
That's what I'm trying to do, you little prick. Ain't changed a bit, have you, Snotty?
No. It isn't. Blackthorn.
Long time no see, eh?
What the hell are you doing here?
Well, it was meant to be a surprise, but since you are so nicely, I'm here to see Zoltan, you fucking numbskull. Now let us through.
You fucking numbskull.
All right.
Oh, right, the town that I couldn't get
Just-
into.
Don't go starting anything with the chief.
Also, interesting.
I promise I
You
won't
were
throw the
born
first
here?
punch. That good enough for you?
Go on then.
Control
Much
yourself,
obliged.
buddy. So are we walking together? Or cutscening together? Whoa. Is this like a forge town? Because I see a lot of furnaces.
So this is Dravosht. Not
Oh,
much going
Dravosht.
on, is there?
That's what it's supposed to be.
It's a smithing town.
That's what I figured.
When I was a lad, you'd have to shout to be heard over the sound of hammer on anvil.
I don't hear hammers.
Clive, you're good with people. You speak to Zoltan.
Hey, you ain't backing out now, are you?
There's a river of bad blood between me and the chief.
Yeah.
But if someone can build me a bridge, then I'll cross it.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
I appreciate it.
So you want to fucking
You'll be
make
near the
amends with
forge on
your
the
old
hill.
friend?
It was our master's. He'd have inherited it when I left.
Forge on the hill.
Good
Forge on
luck.
the hill. All right.
You'll be needing it.
Oh, this is
But if
cool.
we can't fire the forges, how are we going to earn our keep?
Shut
Yeah,
your
why are
hole.
they all off?
The chief will think of something.
Like I said, I don't hear any hammers.
I have some things for sale.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. That is 40 thou. Time to sell some steel silk.
Anything else you don't want?
Can I organize this? No? Okay, so it's just the stuff at the bottom mostly.
Thanks.
Just a little bit more.
I'll take it off your hands. Here you are.
The Lion and the Hare orchestral roll. Alright.
Go safely now.
Ooh, chest. Please have a weapon in it because this is a town of blacksmiths. Nope, goblin coin.
Isn't there anything we can do to help?
I wonder if there's like a whole goblin nation. Considering they have their
my
own coins.
obituary written then.
Oh, there's one last forge.
Hotter! Hotter, damn it! Those miserable flames wouldn't melt butter, let alone iron.
Pardon the intrusion.
You're
I'm
wearing
looking
out
for the
bearers
chief.
after bearers?
That'd be me.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Zoltan?
I'll
Voltan?
bet it is. Keep the gates closed, I tell him. Well done, Snotty. You're not welcome here. Get out. Before things turn nasty.
Oh, you don't want people in
Blackthorn's
seeing how
here.
miserable this place is
What
right
do
now?
you say?
He's traveled a long way to see you.
Yes, has he?
He's waiting. Down by the gates.
Then I suggest you take him with you when you leave.
Damn, you're an asshole.
You apprentice together?
So what if we did?
Fuck! We're getting nowhere. These bearers' flames are next to bloody useless.
We're never going to be able to fire up the forges unless we can find some new crystals.
I'm a busy man, as you can see, so do me a favor and piss off.
There are no new crystals.
And if you're
yet,
struggling
fool.
to find your way out, ask Blackthorn. That prick knows exactly where the exit is.
It's not their
He's
fault
not
your
wanted
forges
here.
are shit and just chimneys in all reality.
All right.
They're not
I'm
forges.
going.
These people haven't learned how to invent a bellow.
Please, Chief, you've got to do something. If this keeps up, we'll be ruined.
All because they've had the ease of access of enslaving an entire people
It's no use.
who
The
should have
flames
been
just aren't
used
hot
to
enough.
defend them.
I suppose we could try working.
That's my obituary written
Forging
then.
isn't needed
Man
to
who
be
closed the doors.
done with magic, man. But I guess that's like the reality behind why magical
anything
worlds
we
don't
can
have
do
a
to
lot of
help?
technology, you know?
Doesn't seem fair.
If you think about it.
I've started
gonna-
putting
I'm gonna
peas and
explore this
pulses in the
town.
pot. They fill the same hole for a fraction of the price of meat.
Sorry, but if none of you lot can smell ore anymore, we're gonna have to start looking for new clients.
What's the point of mining this shit if no one can use it?
Fair. But you mine it until you can use it, and then you have a surplus. That way you won't have to mine for a while afterwards. Take your time, though, because they can't use it. Think hard. I get it. You've been lacking oxygen in the mines all day, but come on. I still don't know where the sickle is. There's still some stuff over here at Titan's Wake. Maybe those ogres have left. Oh no, wait, here's the sickle. I'll go over here later. First, let's go back to our buddy, Blackthorn. And tell him his buddy's an asshole. Because he really is. Hey, Blackthorn.
Let me guess. Zoltan told you to piss off.
Yep.
As a personal
How'd
favor
you
to
read my
him,
mind?
yes.
Well, at least he didn't beat about the bush.
Yeah, he was
Maybe
really
no
straight to the
talking
point.
around. Not
Quite
after
the
what I did.
businessman he is.
Which is what exactly? If we're to help, we need to know. What turned the village against you?
I left. Dravozd. Zoltan. The burden of leadership our dying master dropped in our laps. All of it. There are two kinds of smiths in this world, you see. My kind, who are in it for the love of the craft, who labour on a single piece from dawn to dusk to get it just right. And the other kind, who are in it for different reasons. People like Zoltan, whose work is quick and cheap. The kind of smiths who shit out a few hundred blades, reap the profit, and divvy it out among themselves. There wasn't a single day we weren't at each other's throats. And bit by bit, people started taking sides. We would have torn Dravozd in half had it gone on. So, I left.
You didn't have to do that.
Zoltan's a better chief than I would have been.
And
His
now
way
you
of doing
attempt to
things
make
kept
the
food
best
on
blades
people's
for our men.
tables. Dravozd prospered without me and my lofty ideals getting in the road. Until
To
the
be
crystals
fair-
run out at any rate. Without magic to fire the furnaces, this place is as good as dead.
How do you fuel your furnaces?
It depends on how you look at it, though. There's got to be other ways of making fire. We manage it in the Deadlands.
Yeah.
Thanks to Sid's ingenuity, yeah. He saw all of this coming. Knew crystals were the problem, not the solution. And spent years coming up with ways of doing without.
You know
He's
what
like
I mean,
people
though,
who
right?
plan for EMPs
Where there's a
and
will, there's a
shit,
way.
and nuclear apocalypse.
What I'm trying to say is that it's not your fault. You couldn't have predicted this.
It doesn't matter whose fault
Except
it
he
is.
was
I don't want to be
making
the
it
greatest
happen.
smith alive just because I happen to be the
Also.
last.
Don't do that if you're planning for the apocalypse.
Dravos won't last long without its furnaces. So, do you think it's time we shared Sid's bellows with the world? The way I see it, it's your decision to make.
Hold
It
on,
really
Blackthorn. Sid made those things for us. They give us an edge over the rest. And you'd be throwing it away.
To a nation that really doesn't like me.
All right. Do it. This place was your home. I won't abandon it to its fate. Sid's creations were never meant to be hoarded. It was only ever a matter of time before
I
we
mean,
shared
these
them.
assholes won't
Let
use it
this
well.
be another
fair.
step on the road to freeing Valisthea from the prison of the Crystal's
Sell it
blessing.
to him.
Dravos will show the world that it's possible. Wouldn't you agree, August?
When you put it that way.
Yeah, but they're assholes and they'll probably try to sell
Like
it
hearing
too.
Sid
so I wanna
speak
sell it
from
to
beyond
them.
the grave.
Thank you, Clive.
Shall I go and
Make
fetch
them
the
make us
plans then?
swords or something at least.
I know I'm off by heart. I'll be needing some help, though. Building a furnace isn't exactly a one-man job. Do us a favour and round up anyone strong enough to lug a brick or two, would you, August?
All right then.
And I've got a job for you too, Clive. Finding me some salamander skin. I need leather for the bellows and nothing else will withstand the heat. Luckily for us, salamanders feed out in the fields of Karava.
Time for a spot of hunting, then.
Spot of hunting them? Slay a desert salamander. Alright. And while I do that, I'll go get the chocobo that's running wild around here. Over here, and then there's something on the sickle, which I'll go get. It's a Kiro. Don't want to fuck with it. I kind of want to fight this thing though.
No mistakes.
Be safe.
Too slow.
Before it even falls. I just wanted to get XP. Couldn't be honest.
Good girl.
I wonder what the best thing to farm is in this game. Not that I'm gonna look it up. Fuck that. I don't want to look around for it. I have enough of these side missions and the bounties to hunt down already. Ooh,
Let's make this quick, shall we?
this guy is a fucking menace. Wah!
This won't be easy.
I think it's okay. There we go. Got the Salamence skin.
I dare say that will be enough for a decent set of bellows.
Yeah. One whole salamander. They just need proper leather for it.
Come on.
And they live in this desert, so I don't think it'll be too hard for these people to get it. I didn't have to hold that. Go to the left now. Wish there was an animation for when I use the fucking potions, like he's just shattering into my hands or something. But there ain't. Not that I know of. Alright, where's this cool chocobo that's all red and shit? Hey, little Gigas. I've seen you before. Like eaters. I get it. Legs. But you ain't using my chocobo legs. Really?
Enough of you, are there?
Nothing's here. Where's this chocobo? Huh. Here, maybe? I can't think of a different place. Weird. I guess I should assume that this would be a peaky place considering the last thing I fought there, but I also was thinking maybe they replaced it. Maybe the chocobo moved in because there was nothing there. You know, animals do that. If there's nothing to claim territory, then something else looks like that. Alright. Yep, this is exactly it. Oh, it's so pretty. Dread Comet. What a fucking cool ass name. I don't dread fighting this thing.
That's like no chocobo I've ever seen. Something tells me it won't be easily broken.
If only I could tame it. fucking fireball. Stagger it into shit. That's too close for me to fucking touch.
Let's try.
Or I just need better time. Damn it. No wonder it's called Dread Comet. So many comments. Good, I buried it. Fuck you. Burn, burn. I'm gonna fucking cook you like Kentucky Fried Chicken. It has no stagger meter. I can still fucking hammer it. Yeah, stay in the sky. God, this thing's fucking a massive pain. If I wasn't in my transformed form, I'd be dead. Comet feather. Used in crafting what?
Poor beast. There was nothing I could do.
If only it surrendered, I would have loved to have ridden something like that. That thing is radical. Look at it. It's so fucking pretty too. Holy shit. Imagine fighting alongside that thing. That would have been awesome. It's a shame it wouldn't surrender. Ah, poor creature.
What's this all about then?
Don't know. Some kind of new invention.
Alright, Blackthorn.
Any trouble finding the skin?
Here's a whole
Nothing I
ass
couldn't handle.
salamander. I also destroyed a fucking bird. That reminded me of parrots. Oh, right. Parrots aren't in.
There should be plenty. Right then, time to put these louds to work. If everyone pulls their weight, we'll be finished in no time.
I've been seeing a lot of parrot videos recently. It's pretty neat.
Well, I'll be damned. I honestly didn't think it'd work. But it's hot enough, all right. And without a single crystal in sight.
Yeah, you
You know what this
fools.
means, don't you?
You didn't have to be killing people
I
over
do,
fire this
yeah.
entire time?
Dravozd is saved.
Sorry about earlier.
Yeah, you better be. Asshole.
I take back everything I said.
Good.
That thing you built us is an honest-to-God's marvel. You saved our village.
It's Blackthorn you should be thanking. He oversaw the construction.
Mm-hmm.
Give this to him, would you?
What is it?
Pit coal cinders.
Pit coal cinders?
After he left, I spent years trying to eke the most out of our forges. That there was my answer. Chuck it in the fire, and your forge will burn hotter for longer, which will do wonders for your steel.
No,
A
that is
secret
a
for
good thing.
yours. Only fair.
Another thing that does wonders for steel is keeping it hot whenever you're hitting it.
I've always
I think it
envied
is.
Blackthorn. Since the day I became chief, I spent every spare moment trying to match up to the bastard. No amount of sleepless nights at the Anvil will ever bridge that gap, though.
And yet he's here
He's a
because
genius.
he's jealous of your work.
Plain and simple.
He just doesn't realize it.
The man Dravosht needed. But he took all his talent and left. Gifted and free. Is it any wonder I hate his guts?
The cinders would mean more coming from you.
Yeah, you're right here.
I need to forgive him first. And that's not gonna happen.
Why?
Well, you know what they say. Oriflamme weren't built in a day and all that. These things take time. Especially when they involve two geezers who hold grudges tighter than their hammers. But what matters is, Blackthorn's got that twinkle back in his eye. And I'd call that a job well done.
Indeed. That is the point of these specials.
So would I.
I reckon he's going to be at it a while yet, though, so why don't you head off without us? I'll see that the old git gets home safe and sound.
Keeping his flame lit.
See that
is
you both
important.
do. I'll save the cinders till then.
All right. It'll be a nice little surprise for him.
Yeah. Pit coal cinders. I wonder where that is. Where those are, like, gotten from. Oh, there's so much shit here, though. Even weirder science. These are at fast travel points, so I can't just come back for them. Yeah. Alright. I'll go back. I need to look at the fucking board anyways.
Gentlemen, I see you both made it home in one piece.
Which is a good thing.
Well, we didn't want to outstay our welcome. The whole village turned out for a go on the bellows after you left.
Yeah, that's good.
Everyone except Zoltan has. Didn't see hide nor hair of him.
Oh, but that reminds me. I have something for you.
Sooty black shards recently removed from the equally sooty black depths of the Drezod mines. Scatter them over a fire produces a hot crimson flame, for which effect the substance has long been highly prized by desert fortune tellers looking to strike the fear into the inferno. Of the inferno into their superstitious clients. So it's been used as like a little trick thing to scare clients who are superstitious.
Pico Cinder. How'd you come by this?
And it's just a mineral that they like mine out of the mines.
And you're sure he wanted me to have it?
I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't say so, but I think he wants to forgive you.
But he just
Imagine
hasn't
that.
yet.
Yeah. You know I could never leave this place, don't you? Every time
I'd
you
hope
put on
so.
mail, you and the curse breakers are trusting me with your lives. There's no greater honor for a smith than that. I'm not about to go
Hell
crawling
yeah.
back to Zoltan for forgiveness, but I will make good use of his cinder.
Good.
If that helps save even a single life, then he'll have my gratitude. What was it you said he called me? Huh? A genius? He spent a sleepless night trying to copy me, did he? Sounds like I better get to work. I've got a reputation to uphold.
Fuck
It's
yeah.
good to see you back on form, Blackthorn.
I don't know how you pair put up with me sometimes, but I'm grateful all the same. Now, where was I? Oh yeah.
Yeah,
About
clearly
to
you're
put
grateful.
Zoltan
You're not
back in
gonna
his
leave.
place.
Ain't got the art to tell him how similar they are. Stubborn bastards.
A little healthy competition should be good for him.
Yeah,
You're not
competition's
wrong.
good for people.
Still,
Helps them improve.
it's a shame him and Zoltan couldn't let bygones be bygones. No use grumbling about it now, though. Blackthorn's happy. or as near to happy as he gets. And that's good enough for me.
Yeah. He'll find something else that'll catch his eye, and he'll be like, oh, I suck again. And then he'll figure it out, and he'll be good. Ouroboros design craft. Necessary for crafting the belt Ouroboros. Okay. Wonder what that has.
What do you want?
Ice brand. Ooh, from the ice shard that I got from her, right.
Should last you a good while.
And the Ouroboros. Ooh, a yellow belt. I have the comet feather. I still need the stone tongue. Oh, wow, I didn't know I thought I still had like a couple hundred magic dash. Huh, foolish me. Oh well. When I get this Ouroboros, it'll be worth it. A stone tongue and orichalcum.
And?
The stew's awfully thin these days.
What do you expect? Farmers are abandoning their
Thin stew. Ain't nobody's favorite. August.
Heard the bad news then, did you?
What bad news?
What bad news?
About Dravost.
Copying me, man.
Blackthorn's old home.
Whoa, this sword's weird.
With the forge and all that. Well, anyway, the mines just down the road from there are spewing at Aoife like no one's business.
And the village?
Safe from the flood for now, but they've got other problems. Akashic. Every creature in the area is either turned or on the way to turning, apparently. Zoltan and the others are living on borrowed time.
Like every time I put
need
something
help,
new on this sword,
quick.
it fucking changes
Doris sent a few curse
entirely.
breakers to keep an eye on things, but there's only so much a couple of scouts can do. Except get eaten. If something ain't done soon, the old place will be overrun.
I won't let that happen.
Yeah, I'll
Didn't
fucking
think
clear
you
out
would.
those mines. Those
Does
poor
Blackthorn
fuckers.
know?
I thought it might be better if he didn't. He'd only do something stupid. You reckon we should tell him?
No. It's better this way.
Yeah, well, I can't stand about knowing what's happening out there, so I'm off. I'll see you in Dravost.
Oh, alright. So it was in the mines of Dravost. Well, let's see where this exceptional creature is. The Morble is in... Carrot. It's named Carrot. The Whispering Waters of Rosaria. Okay, I can get there. Oh. That's Sambrek, right. So much to do, so much to see, gonna run all over this fucking game. I don't see the waters. There's a blocked off area here for some reason. Quicksand. Okay. The 3-beat obelisk. Okay, so over here. I had to look it up because it wasn't making sense to me. It's probably this direction, considering it's not on the map.
Ready, go?
Isn't this just a world map? No, I don't want the world map. Just over here? This water? These are just normal creatures, though. Ah, over here in the Whispering Waters. Damn. I looked over the entire map and I fully missed that. What a shame.
Straight home now.
Of course they put the item just within its range to trigger it. Ah, that won't be too hard. It's a B rank. I didn't even look at it whenever I was like, I'm gonna go do this. I was just gonna go do it.
Couldn't have been just any normal, could it?
No, why would it?
Right then.
It has to be carrot. Damn, this thing's huge. Burn it. How much health does that do? Oh, like that bar. Nice, that fully charged. Fucking burn. How many times do you think gonna charge? Asshole. Yeah, it really does gather all that power. Fuck. die already. Fuck. I can't believe that thing almost killed me. Holy fuck, dude. Why couldn't you just take a normal Morble?
That was definitely anything but ordinary.
Yeah,
Now,
definitely.
Let's
Fuck.
get this vine back to the yard.
You owe me potions, boy. There you go, Nigel.
Sid,
This better.
can't help but notice that your satchel is twitching in a most violent manner.
Yep.
Yeah.
Is that a
It's your
tendril
problem
in your
now.
pocket, or are you just happy to see me?
Amazing specimen. The flesh positively throbs with vitality. If I
Man,
can successfully graft this to
gotta
the Morgan
further the
beards,
innuendos.
when I successfully graft this to the Morgan beards, I suspect the results will be immediate. I shall begin at once.
I just hope that they don't turn into giant monsters. Is that them? Lovely. Now they're a weed. As in,
Just
they
as I
grow
hoped.
everywhere.
Witness how the Morgan beards have taken to the blighted soil. How they bloom with heretofore unseen vigor. Why, I dare say such a vine graft would yield similar results when applied to other specimens as well.
I'm glad I
Yeah.
could be of assistance.
Fucking magical grafting.
helped us,
Love
Sid.
that.
You've saved us. Do you recall the extract with which I provided you before?
Ah,
I
imagine
took a
if we
moment
had
to distill
plants
some
like
more,
that, you know?
but this time with the petals from the invigorated Morgan beards. And would you believe? Its potency has nearly doubled. You must accept this vial as thanks for your assistance. The rest, I shall give to Taya.
Oh, what vial did you give me? Did I say he better give me potions, and then he actually gave me potions? Necessary for furthering increased consumable capacity. Ooh, he actually did. Nice. Potency maximized. So my potions heal more, or do I have more? Potion vial of invigoration, Morgan beard extract further increases the potency for most consumables. Both potions and high potions now restore even more HP. Nice. And then the rest all last longer, or do more. No, they're more potent. More potent. I love this part of the hideout. It's so fucking pretty. Crazy
Lady
gardener.
Karen's called in a favour.
I mean, gardening is kind of a science, if you think about
Have
it
you
this
tried
way.
Molly's?
Kind of. It is a science.
I've never had
but still.
anything so delicious.
In the same sense that most things people do are sciences.
Respect. Farm.
Oh,
My
hey,
Lord
Oscar.
Marquis, I heard about Eastpool. That some of my fellow guardians are to build a new home there. Both for
Yep.
themselves and for Madame Martha's bearers. Is it true?
It's true. The village is to be rebuilt.
I have many fond memories of Eastpool.
Good.
When I was a child, we would visit my aunt and uncle often. They would lavish attention upon me as if I were the son they never had. I went to see Aunt Hannah after my uncle passed away, but not nearly as often as I should have.
Oscar,
Well, maybe you'll be able to see it again.
I'd like you to assist Sir Wade in the rebuilding efforts.
But, my lord, my training is not yet complete. I couldn't possibly.
I warned you I might not be the easiest of masters, but I'm not as hard-hearted as that. Go.
Be with your aunt.
Be with your aunt. Rebuild her home. Is what she would have wanted.
Man, that grip does not
Yes,
look
my lord.
comfy.
Thank you, my lord.
Yeah. You better go, Oscar. That was an order. Okay. Alright, time to read a bunch of notes. My Lord Marquis, In your absence shall I watch over my new charges, affording them every protection I am able. I only ask that you do the same for his grace. Good. On our own terms, I regret that both you and the lump had to get all tangled up in the wicked weave of my sordid past. But thanks for your meddling. I was finally able to put to rest matters that were left too long to fester, and with that finally done, I can sit back and enjoy this new world of yours. You're so keen on creating. One don't need a pair of eyes to see the good you've done. Karen. Clive. I cannot begin to thank you for all you have done for Lost Wings, so in lieu of any awkward reminiscence, I shall be sending several barrels of next season's vintage. Yes! I can only hope they finally turn you off that foamy swill you and yours so covet. I'll have you know I ain't never shed a tear in front of no one. Not even my mother, and you won't soon catch me doing the like again. Oh yeah, 'cause he did cry. So, if it please your lordship, we can both forget about the whole damn thing. The Sid I chose to follow all them years ago is gone, and there ain't no dragging him back from the depths of whatever hell he's talked his way into. But it's a legacy that lives on in you and everyone else here at the Hideaway, sure as the sky is blue. Fuck. At least I think it's still blue. And as long as it is, I'll still be right here where you can count on me. Otto. Good. Riddle, which I already read apparently. Captain Dories. Sir, I and the other Cursebreakers have grown concerned regarding the well-being of our captain. Despite the apparent unrest her recent investigations have visited upon her, Lady Dory refuses all offers of assistance. If it is not too much trouble, I would ask that you please speak with the captain and learn what troubles her so deeply. Alright. Wonder what's up with her.
There's no way of knowing if Doris will confide in me.
Sorry,
but I
Doris.
can speak to her at least.
Oh. The Hangman. Sid's Goblet. Nice. I'm glad this is filling out more. I don't think the ship's gonna replace this place because of these very solid things like that trophy area and such. But I wouldn't mind.
Come back.
Or at least like having a second place where I also have more customized stuff.
Covered in nicks
I hope
and
the ship
lumps,
like
the lot of them.
stays, you know.
It's a
I didn't even get to
wonderful
walk on it. I just got to see it. And sure, it was cool and all, but still.
Where are you?
Can I help you, Sid?
With what?
I'm looking for Doris. Is she here?
I'm afraid not. She's at Martha's Rest on a job. My job, actually. When she heard what the mission was, she insisted on going herself.
Yeah?
Did she? What was the mission?
Following up on some new information. Once they'd settled in, the bearers you helped liberate in the Dragon's Eyrie were keen to talk about their imprisonment. And about their captor.
The slaver Cole's team were tracking when they were attacked by the Beastmen. I'll go and find her. She's at Martha's Rest, you say?
If she's not moved on already, yes. I hope everything's all right.
Why would Doris insist on going alone? Maybe Cole was right to be worried.
Yeah. Okay. Back to the map. Wait. Oh yeah, there's something in the infirmary which I can't reach. Alright, time to clear more stuff out over here. Oh, at Martha's Rest. Well, that is two things at Martha's Rest. I might as well. Do you have a thing showing me what I'm doing at Martha's Rest?
Here you go.
This area. There we go. Rekindle the flame. What flame?
Doris should be somewhere nearby. Assuming she's still here.
Is it running off somewhere? Or even here?
Ah, Clive. I was just
Maybe
about to send for you.
To leave
I'd like
and
you
go
to
do
take something
else.
to Sir Wade up in Eastpool. Seeds for planting. Thought it was about time they started growing their own food.
Oh, good.
I'll keep providing them with whatever they need in the meantime, of course. But if Eastpool's going to survive, it's got to be able to fend for itself.
Yeah.
As if those poor bearers.
Turn soldiers into
They've lived their whole lives in servitude, but now they're their own masters. Small wonder they ain't got the foggiest how to provide for themselves. So it's up to us to teach them. And if you're wondering why you, well, the Wagoneers taking supplies up that way have been coming back with more and more reports of Akashic around the village of late. Sir Wade's putting a brave face on it, but I think even he's starting to worry. And if he's likely to share those concerns with anyone, it's you.
All right.
Thanks.
You got it.
Wouldn't ask if I didn't have to. There. That should be enough to keep him in Gazal Greens for a few years at least.
Wait,
Gazal
people
greens.
also eat Gazal greens?
Not the most mouth-watering crop, I'll admit. But they're hardy, they grow fast, and they fill a hole. Better that than something that'll wither away at first frost. And chocobos
like
love them
potatoes.
too, which is no small thing. When I say all of us need to pull together to get Eastpool back on its feet, I mean all of us. They ain't exactly succulent, but cook 'em right, and they're just about bearable.
I'll take your word for it.
Anyway, Sir Wade will know what to do with them. And if he don't, well, I'll go up there and show him myself.
Good.
I'm sure you will.
He might not know what to do with them, to be honest. Wonder if I'll see my squire over there. Ping, ding, ping.
What are you after?
Alright. Oh, I've just about enough for both.
Thanks very much.
Gilbug.
I wanted one of those.
And some goblin coins.
Is that
That'll do it.
everything? Thanks very much.
Alright. Still more though, but I'm not gonna sell
Very well.
everything I've got for it.
Just because the heavens have gone to rack and ruin, it don't mean we have to.
No, wait, shit. I can either wait for this to go down and then come back up, or I could fast travel back up, because fuck that. Hey, anybody seen Doris?
The world seems to be changing so fast lately I can hardly keep up. But what I do know is that there's more bad news than good. You can tell that just by looking at the...
Want to know how to tell if the world's going to rack and ruin? Look for busy bladesmiths.
Fucking true.
I've got greens of all shapes.
for shelter.
That's still, like, that's still very true. If we, like, get down to people having busy bladesmiths, that means that we've lost technology and gone back to rack and ruin.
The people of the rest may seem to be in high spirits, but give them a little wine, a little company, and the tears soon begin to flow. Don't keep your woes to yourself, soldier. Open those floodgates. You'll feel the better for it, believe you me.
Ah.
It's been a pleasure, Doris.
Found him.
Just like old times.
I'll give your offer some thought, my lady.
How goes the investigation?
How goes?
Sid, what brings you to Martha's Rest?
You do.
I heard you were out here on your own, tracking our
Got
slaver.
me worrying over here.
I trust you're being careful.
Of course. And it had to be me. The bearers from the Dragon's Eyrie confirmed a long-held suspicion of mine that the slaver we've been tracking is an old acquaintance. She's no fool. If we'd come in force, she would have spotted us straight away, and then vanished without a trace.
That was her just now, wasn't it? So, was it a fruitful reunion?
I'd say so. She tried to recruit me. Seems her time in Rosaria is coming to an end.
Okay.
She's abducted bearers from across the region and is looking to smuggle them back into Sambrek. After her brush with those
That ain't
beastmen
good.
on the road
Fuck.
to Northreach, she hired herself an Imperial escort, which she wants me to join. She's dangerous, Sid, but I think I can stop her.
Then I'm going with you.
Alright.
I'll take care of the escort. You can see the bearers to safety. Where are they?
The Baum Archers, soon to break camp. You go on ahead. I'll follow once I've sent word back to the hideaway.
The Baum Arches. Over here? So these are both, like, in the same area? Alright, I'm gonna do these 2 missions at least.
Ready, go? Fly
All right.
Damn it. The whole village has turned. Back to the stables, girl.
Stay down!
I ain't gonna slow down because of these things. Are you kidding me?
Titan!
The ones that are gonna be annoying, I'll kill. I'll just keep pushing on. Gives me some extra XP anyways.
Arise! It's over.
Nope, this other way. This is why I like a mini-map. It really helps with direction and shit whenever you don't know shit. mission nearby? Oh yes, I might as well do this. Damn, that's a new one. Fuck. As long as you dodge that, you dash straight back in.
Nice try.
Percent of fucking chance. Give me that fucking echo.
2 down, 1 to go.
Wish I could kinda aim that. But I can't. All to avoid people cheesing shit like they're in fucking Dark Souls.
Faster!
Alright, I'm back to Chocobo area. Nice, nice. I hate it whenever I can't ride on something. Alright. What do I gotta do here?
Good. They haven't broken camp yet.
Yeah.
How did Doris come to know a slaver, I wonder?
Well, it's up to, like,
We've
our
waited
movement
long
to
enough.
figure that type of stuff out, right?
She's not coming. Ready the bearers. We're leaving.
Back to civilization, is it, Mom?
With all haste. Lest any of you lackwits start talking like these feckless bumpkins. I presume your men are ready. We've suffered too many delays as it is. Any more and I'll be docking your pay.
Yes, Mom.
Oh, but before you go, it appears we have company.
Oh, you fool. You should not have noticed me.
You're welcome to try.
Yeah. You think that was gonna fucking protect you, you son of a bitch?
Come on.
Stay the fuck down. He wants to rev this one. I love that wing-like thing. It's just so fucking pretty. I love how they have like the blue feathers in between the red ones and like the sparking.
So much for your escort.
You'll forgive me for not avenging my men. I'm not the swordswoman I used to be.
Oh, you used to be one?
I surrender. Do with me as you wish, Sid the Outlaw.
Was this the plan?
Sid. Ah, Doris. I take it you're not here to rescue me from our brooding renegade. You know,
if she even could, she would.
I always wondered where you'd vanished to. But casting your lot with this criminal of all people.
Better fighting for a cause than killing for coin. I'm sorry,
yeah,
Sid. I should have told you sooner.
You're selling them.
This woman, my former master,
oh,
once trained bearer children to be weapons in service of the highest bidder. She raised me like a daughter, and I did terrible things to earn her favor.
It wasn't all terrible, surely. We had our fun, too. You were always so eager to learn, and had such clever hands. All my other children took either to the blade or to the books. Always either or.
Either or?
But you proved yourself a master of both. That's why I kept you for my own. How about it, my little dagger? Care to swear that blade to me again?
I never swore my blade to you, nor will I ever. I fight for a higher cause, to liberate the bearers of this world. Farewell, Master. Thank you for making me the weapon I am.
You always were a righteous child.
Yeah, she is pretty righteous, still like thanking
Perhaps
you for
that's
that.
the reason I loved you so.
What do you want to do with her?
I am not the killer she wanted me to be. Not anymore.
I can cut her head
And
off.
she no longer has friends in high places. The Dame does, though. Her connections at the Imperial Court will see that justice is done.
All right. If you're certain.
I am. And thank you for everything. Now, I better let these bearers know that they're safe.
Man, enslaving children's really fucked up. Mostly because it encourages people to sell off their children, which is not okay. Shouldn't have kids to sell them.
I should head back to the hideaway and put Cole's mind at ease.
And also because children aren't able to do hard labor. I feel like slaves being criminals and the like makes sense. But just people who are
welcome back, Sid.
Poorly born.
Doris's message just arrived. I hear you saved more bearers from being smuggled across the border.
With any luck, they'll be joining us in the
They had a
hideaway
choice
shortly.
how they were born.
Oh, and Muleta. You don't need to worry about Doris anymore.
I'd been hoping as much. She mentioned one or two things in her report. So the slaver we'd been chasing all these months was her former master.
Yep.
Wish I'd known.
That's why she's
been
to
arrested,
fucking
by
dig
the
her.
way, over in Sambrek. Went quietly, or so we're told. She won't be getting off lightly. The Empire may have no love for bearers, but it's none too fond of black market traders either. Can't have been easy for Doris.
I'm sure it wasn't. But don't worry.
Well, I'm glad she'll get some
Hope so.
form of closure
Suppose you
and
should know, eh?
justice.
You had quite the past yourself before you came here, or so I understand. Anyway, thanks again, Sid. The Cursebreakers would be lost without Doris. And you, of course.
Keep up the good work, Cole.
Especially like in this world. Fucking, it's not like the people that are enslaved are ever criminals. They just become criminals
Covered
because
in
they were
nicks and
enslaved
lumps, the
due
lot
to
of
their
them.
birth.
It's a wonder they can still walk.
I mean, it's not like they're gonna be able to live normal lives anyways, so why even do that? You know? Wait. Oh no, that's just a teleportation thing. I was like, there's undiscovered map on this hideaway? Really? Okay. Well, I still have, like, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 missions minimum. Side missions I'll have to do, and then this main mission's hiding another one in here. So 7, 8, and I'll do all those, like, in the next stream. But I hope if you're watching this later on that you enjoyed it. I don't know. Have a nice day. You probably skipped through most of it, so I hope it wasn't too long. But enjoy your time and have a lovely day, people. Or good night, depending on what time it is. If you're just watching me because you want something to bore you and send you to sleep. Either way, hope you enjoyed it. See ya next weekend.